Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one's for Parks and Recreation. Season 4, episode number 7.
Yes, and we have a couple comments to feature from episode 6, starting with... Starting with Gabrielle, who says... great reaction, guys. Your reaction to Jean Ralphio confession was so freaking great. The writers are so good at just placing a joke when you would least expect it.
Yeah.
Remember when he was like, we thought that he brought
I totally forgot that they dated.
I brought her for myself.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Also, the actor that plays Jean Ralphio, Ben Schwartz, is one of the best improv comedians out there, and you can tell he brings his own flavor to this character.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec is without a doubt the best TV show when it comes to side characters. The citizens of Pawnee go down in television history as the funniest, craziest characters out there. Also, I genuinely loved April this episode. What an amazing partner to support Andy so much just to see him happy.
That was super sweet. With no punchline. And
that look she gives him after mistaking Mount Rushmore for the Grand Canyon is hilarious and so well acted. It was so fucking point on.
Well, the president's
Also, Leslie and Ben break my heart. The idea that you finally find that perfect person for you and the timing may just not be right for whatever reason. It's a terrible, hopeless feeling. Also, if you guys want to complete that NBC trifecta, 30 Rock would be an amazing show to react to. You guys would love it. Yeah, we haven't seen it, so you guys can definitely recommend it on the poll that will be going out at the end of this month. So put it on there. You guys would love it. Cheers from South Texas. Thank you so much. Great comment. Then we have executive producer Lasith saying, End of the World cult was hilarious and everyone hustling money from them was a little bit confusing because they acted like those checks won't cash, but they do this every 6 months. Either they are stupid or they are the nicest and the first cult to be giving their money away rather than stealing from people. Also, Leslie and Ben need to sort this out because we are wasting valuable time with this. Will they, won't they? And same goes for Chris and Ann. Yep. Also, April and Andy are adorable. Who knew that they would be the only stable relationship out of all these couples? That's such a good point. Danielle, executive producer Danielle, comes through to say as well, love this episode, but how in the hell did Tom's party cost under $10,000? Yeah. They had professional athletes, tigers, a DJ, ice sculptures, gift bags, plus all the alcohol and staff. Yeah. April can annoy me at times when she acts too childish, but her going out of her way to make Andy happy and the way she smiled at him in the car reminds me why I love her. Same. Alright, let's get to episode 7 right now.
Yes. Oh, I didn't really do Model United Nations in high school, so... Oh, wait, I super did.
Oh, I super
did. The bad guys from Mighty Ducks 2? Don't think so.
Okay, how about Japan?
The bad guys from Karate Kid 2?
I don't think so.
You go to Germany. They've never been the bad guys.
Oh,
why don't you be Finland?
Okay.
Okay? And I'll be the moon. Nope, you're going to be South Africa or Pakistan.
I'm the moon or I quit.
April.
Moon or quit, man.
Fine. You be South Africa and you can also secretly run the moon.
The moon accepts your ridiculous proposal.
Ron, you want to join us?
Jesus Christ.
And teach kids that not only is government good, but that there should be a work.
It's killing it now.
I know. Can we not turn off the thing?
Yeah, turn him off. Jesus. My achievements ain't never go that hard.
Worldwide super government. I'd rather sand down my toenails. Every 3 weeks I have to sand down my toenails. They're too strong for clippers. I've offered Tom his job back several times, and each time he's told me he's just too busy being an entrepreneur. Then 2 days ago I saw him spraying cologne samples at Macy's. The young man has a lot of pride. This isn't going to be easy.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
He needs a job.
Can I talk to you? Okay.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but I really thank you for that suggestion.
I'm glad I could help in these trying times.
Now, you must know her pretty well. What gives?
Here's what I saw go down.
Yeah, get in on this.
You're too accessible. Every time she calls, you answer. You gotta dangle the carrot. Literally and metaphorically.
Thank you, Donna.
So, Courtney, this says you retired in 1968.
No. I was fired because I made...
Candidate.
Are you insane? He was a million-year-old racist.
He said he liked ethnic girls.
Ethnic.
I'm sorry, Ron, but I created a legacy here, and I need to make sure it's protected. Let's bring in some more people.
In my 4 years here, I revolutionized the position
4
of
years.
administrator and made this place cool. I was the first person to abbreviate Parks and Recreation Department. First was Parks and Recreation, then Parks and Rec, then P&R, then lengthened it just a little bit to Tommy's Place.
Tommy's Place.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I have it. What if we dropped interest rates? Would that help you?
Maybe, but what if Brazil and Argentina use their oil deposits as collateral?
Well, that's really good. Under-exaggerate much, France?
Geeking out, and I love
Leslie,
everything
you
about
ready?
it.
Ow.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hi, William.
Hey, you ready?
Yes, absolutely. They want me to do a photo op for the campaign so I can bolster my education credentials. Can we just press pause here?
What?
But also militaries are pretty good at protecting countries.
But so are lions.
Sorry.
And you don't have to pay them.
These
Yeah,
kids are
50
idiots.
of them.
I've just traded all of Finland's
These guys are
stuff for
idiots.
every other country's lions. I definitely have more lions than any other country in the whole world right now. I have no idea what's going on, but if that ends up meaning something in this game, I'd say I'm set.
I have more lions.
It's important to have lions.
So Russia
I'm
and
winning.
China are about to propose their own plan, so the kids kind of want to get ours out there.
Oh, okay, this should probably take... I got cut out of my own treaty?
Yeah, I got sick of treading water, so I swam over to Asia, made a deal.
The nation of Denmark would like to formally request a summit with the nation of Peru over there by the refreshment table because the nation of Denmark needs a juice box. I am shocked and appalled by the actions of the honorable delegate from Peru.
Leslie, just... Look, I thought I could handle being friends with you, but I can't.
The entire world should understand
Shocking.
the difficult position I'm in. It's just, I've made an effort, and I've shared my flags with him, and suddenly he doesn't want to be friends? You know what? That leaves me with only one option. Please, just excuse me for it.
Oh, jeez.
Attention! This is an urgent world matter. Due to a recent betrayal, my homeland, the great state of Denmark, has officially decided to declare war on Peru. Scandinavian brothers, on my signal! Unleash hell!
See, I just don't believe in this whole don't let people know how you feel nonsense. I love telling people how I feel. Mostly because I love most people. And I love telling them that I love them.
You didn't tell that girl you love her, did you?
No, I'm not crazy.
What is this urgent meeting with Donna and Jerry?
And Brickets, I took your advice.
My sarcastic advice.
Precisely. And we're getting to the
Precisely.
bottom of what's going on with me and Jerry's daughter. And I thought you would be a tremendous addition.
Jerry's just miserable right now.
This is incredibly inappropriate.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I'm game.
No, I'm not kidding. My name's Gary and I'm from Gary, Indiana. Amazing. People like hearing that. It's probably one of my stronger anecdotes.
A fact is not an anecdote, Gary.
A
Here's the
fact
anecdote.
is not.
Gary was the most boring man in the world. His name was Gary.
No. Keith. Under...
That's so much stuff. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gone. That was like one thing, and I didn't even get to the situation yet.
Oh. Alright. Well, thanks, guys.
I'm
I
out.
think we've all seen enough. Still not totally sure what I'm applying for. But if you ask me, I think it went pretty well.
No.
What we need to focus on is how to destroy Peru, specifically one person who lives there.
Madam Ambassador, are you changing the scenario? We didn't prepare for this.
Global politics can change, and scenarios can arise, and suddenly you're...
By control here.
I agree. You betrayed me, and you went behind my back, and now you need to pay.
Like a film.
I need to pay.
Do I stutter?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, you know what? You might want to borrow this.
Ew, no one wants your dirty underwear back.
It's not dirty underwear. It's a white flag, and you may as well start waving it right now,
The only
Leslie.
thing I will be waving is your decapitated
Leslie.
head on a stick in front of your weeping mother.
Oh my god.
Good Lord.
Good Lord, there's a kids in here.
Really, anything would be better than people.
Have the microphone.
I move that the
Finish.
Security Council formally condemn Denmark and stop them from making any more unwarranted acts of aggression.
As long as you quit derailing the conference. People are dying of hunger in Africa.
Oh, cry me a river.
Circulating hypotheticals.
This is getting ridiculous.
The moon, Jones.
Really? Do you want to get real?
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Sometimes your relentless cheeriness is confusing. Like that time we went to Eagle Tit and we got that hotel room with the jacuzzi.
Ooh, this just got real good.
And the jacuzzi broke.
But I did eat food off of your body.
Right, Chris and Ann.
Oh, come on.
I just want to go back to work.
Yeah.
So, the coalition of the willing is Denmark,
Jerry can't take it.
Botswana, and the moon.
The big three.
Now,
Big
here's what we're
three.
going to do. Ben is probably shoring up his support in South America. While he does that, we are going to watch. Attention! The Security Council has decided to expel Peru and Denmark from the United Nations. Madame Ambassadeur!
And also, maybe you should talk to Ben.
No. He's being a jerk.
Please. When Ben gets upset, he becomes a really bad roommate. He takes really long sadness bouts and makes me wait for stuff.
I kill that son of a bitch.
I hate it here. Can't wait to graduate.
Yeah, but summer's gonna totally kick ass.
So, you're saying that I intimidated you?
No, not exactly. Come on, back off a little bit. Let her be herself. Everything will be fine.
Thank you.
If you rearrange letters of Peru, you could spell Europe.
That's not true.
You have to rearrange them.
Well, you have to erase
Delegates.
them first.
I know that you're angry with each other.
It's not
Hopefully
even
this will
always.
be your opportunity to have your very own Camp David. In high school, my buddy David Fundus would have these campouts in his backyard. We would just chill out, have a bonfire, talk about whatever was on our mind. We called it Camp David.
How do you know about Camp David?
How do you know about Camp David?
Okay.
They're thinking of
You guys are being
Yeah.
stupid, so why don't you work it out while Andy and I...
Throw these scientist bottles off the roof.
No.
That's right.
Scientist.
Once a day, at work, for 5 minutes.
I'll take it to the Peruvian Senate, or whatever.
Please do that.
I'll try. Let's see what they say.
What do we do with those kids? We totally ruined their club.
I can tell you what I would like when I was their age.
Ben, how are we gonna get Kathy Ireland to do naked aerobics?
I would tell you that very much.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Ron.
How are we gonna get?
alright.
Kathy Ireland.
You gotta come clean. I saw you spraying cologne samples at Macy's.
What? Macy's? That wasn't me. There's a Macy's in town? Where's the Macy's in town? I heard they have an amazing cologne sample guy.
Just take the job, Tommy.
Amazing
Come on
cologne
back.
sample
I
guy.
quit to pursue my dream. And my dream collapsed. It's embarrassing, Ron. I can't go from being a CEO back to being an administrator.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel okay about coming back? Everyone, please help me. I'm trying to get Tom back. I'm begging. This department just doesn't work without you. What do you say?
Ron, this is embarrassing. Even for you. I'm not coming back. Peace out, my dudes.
Excuse me, everyone.
That was great. So what I'm thinking is, I'll come back in a few days. You'll make me dinner. Ah! So, if it's okay with you guys, I would like to ask Ron for my job.
Yeah.
You are
Ron?
not gonna make me look.
May I have my job back, please? Thank you. I will see you all Monday.
Looking forward to it.
France. Bienvenue. My name is Cassidy, and I'm really annoyed with you.
Yes, and you have every right to be, but we're hoping what we're gonna show you right now will make up for that.
What? Honey, city council chambers. The nicest room in City Hall by a factor of like 1,000,000. Go ahead. Sit down.
Leslie and I feel terrible for war breaking out at your model UN.
Which, for the record, Denmark would have won, but that's neither here nor there. Thanks to a coordinated effort between the Parks Department and the City Manager's Office, 3 months from now, we are going to hold a statewide Model UN in this room, and you're going to run the show. And we will just be not here. Or taking some small countries. No, fine, not here.
Oh, we're taking some small countries.
Those kids are passionate about something. That's important. That's all there is, really.
You
It's
and
passion.
pizza.
Passion is what makes for good treaties, good relationships, good pizza, good friends, good everything, including wars.
Denmark is the alley.
She's crazy.
Oh, he wrote that.
Yeah.
Tommy time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to object again. This just seems unfair.
I understand that, Jerry, but the problem is that Tom came back, and Andy's my assistant, so I kind of need him close to me.
Okay, but see, I can't even hear anything because of the noise from the copier.
Sorry, that's very important.
Copy and test.
rocking with Jerry.
All right, that was episode 4-7 of Parks and Recs, and it was okay. It was an okay episode. It was entertaining, you know. But yeah, the Ben and Leslie thing is just, you know, I'm just, come on. Is she gonna run for office? Let her run for office. Let's make that funny. They're not gonna be together. They're gonna be cool with each other. Let's make that funny. I'm cool with that. Glad Tom came back to the thing. All this was just like we getting somewhere else now, trying to come back through. So I thought it was a fine episode, but I'm just happy to see more that's coming up. So I know we'll get back to the funny now that everything is probably reconciled on there. So I thought it was okay episode.
I really liked it. I love both Leslie and Ben geeking out on the Model UN. I knew immediately it was going to be over the top with how much like they're invested. I love the fact that they used this episode as an episode where they butt heads because it was so perfectly aligned with the Model UN theme. So I thought that was just genius to incorporate the fallout of their relationship, so to speak, in this episode with this format. It just lended itself to all the craziness, unraveling of their relationship. I just thought it worked so well. Chris, as far as investigating his relationship, Jerry, I'm just loving, like, Jerry, even the way he looked at the camera, I'm just, like, dying. As far as, like, him having to hear Chris trying to unpack why his daughter isn't calling him back is just so great. Tom, I like that the fact that, Tom came back. It seemed very evident that that's his only choice. He doesn't really have anything else working for him. But I thought the way Ron handled it as far as trying to give him an opportunity to still have his ego in place was really sweet. And again, once again, Ron showing how much he does in fact care for his team. So I thought that was great. But I am glad now that it feels like Ben and Leslie have clear communication as far as what their relationship is. I do hope they take that treaty as far as having those 5-minute interactions every day, because they are hilarious together. They have the same interests. They geek out. Like, I love their relationship so much. So I hope we get to see more of that friendship and more of that like comfortable space between the two of them, because it would be a missed opportunity to have some really good laughs, because they are so alike and they both like geek out in the same way. So I thought it was a really good episode. I can't wait for the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Parks and Rec Season 4, Episode 7. And until next time, people, peace.